you play with me anymore, Skul?
Wait, you weren't in the last shot?
You wouldn't have a channel if it weren't for me. Why aren't you playing me anymore?
You're 4 years old. I can't play you anymore. There's nothing left to do.
Oh yeah, I bet you couldn't find any other games to play besides me.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you think so?
I know so. You remember when you were trying to make N64 games a thing? Whatever happened to that?
Look at this, 130 Nintendo 64 games. I bet I could pick up any one right now and play it right off the bat. Let's just go with this random one I found. What is this? Pokemon Snap? Come on, it's Pokemon, it's Nintendo 64. I could play this.
Don't kid yourself, you has-been loser nobody. You can't play anything other than me.
Okay, fine, I'll play it, and I'll play it right now just to show you, you stupid game, that I can play other things besides you!
Pokemon Snap was first released on the Nintendo 64 in the year 1999. This was at the height of the Pokemon craze. The main series games were flying off the shelf, the trading cards were being sold for enormous amounts on eBay, and the first movie was mere months away from its theatrical release. So the logical thing for Nintendo to do was to make more Pokemon games, which they did. In 1999 alone, we got Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy, and on the Nintendo 64 we got Hey You Pikachu, Pokemon Stadium, and, of course, Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap turned out to be one of the most popular of the lot, and to this day, it continues to have a huge fan base. Back in the day, players could print out their in-game photos at Blockbuster kiosks, allowing them to take their pictures home with them. In 2007, the game was released on the Wii Virtual Console, and a decade later it was released on the Wii U Virtual Console. All the while, fans begged Nintendo for a brand new Pokemon Snap game, which kind of happened in the 3DS titles Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, where there was a minigame to take pictures of various Pokemon in specific areas. But finally, after years of anticipation, Nintendo announced a full-blown sequel, New Pokemon Snap, which is set to release on the Nintendo Switch. But somehow, I never actually got the chance to play this back in the day. None of my friends owned it, and I don't recall ever seeing it available for rent from Blockbuster, though that's probably because it was one of the most popular rental games of all time. But over the years, I've learned more and more about it, and today I think it's finally time for me to sit down and play Pokemon Snap. After all, what kind of Pokemon fan would I be if I didn't? Well, the first thing to note is that the character you control in this game actually has a name, Todd Snap, who made a few appearances in the TV show. Yeah, Snap, that's his real last name. Have you ever known anyone with the last name Snap? Anyway, the game begins with Professor Oak asking you to take pictures on Pokemon Island. How original. To help you get the pictures, he has a new invention for you to try out, the 01 machine. Professor Oak's most well-known invention, the 01 vehicle. I mean, it's not like he ever invented anything more impressive in his life, like a Pokédex. So then you're off on your adventure, and within 3 minutes of booting up the game, you're taking pictures of Pokemon. I gotta say, it's nice to be able to hop straight into the gameplay. The controls took me a while to get used to on account of the X-axis being inverted for modern games, but other than that, the game is very intuitive and easy to pick up. The objective is simple. Take pictures of Pokemon. The closer they are to the camera, the more points you score. If they are in the middle of making an interesting pose when the picture is taken, even more points. And in no time at all, you'll find yourself immersed in the experience and getting into the groove of taking really nice pictures. The only limitation is the roll of film in your camera. It's limited to only 60 pictures. You remember when film was a thing? Some of you watching this are probably too young to remember, aren't you? Wow. Oh look, there's a Lapras out in the water. Let me try and get a good picture. Ugh, it's hard to aim with these old inverse controls. My first ever score in Pokemon Snap is 3,110. Now I'm curious. Should I be proud of myself or disappointed? After successfully completing the first level, a new one is unlocked. This one is inside of a cave, which means a wider variety of Pokemon for you to take pictures of. There are some pretty interesting things here though, like this gigantic egg. and this giant machine. It makes me wonder, do people come in here often, or was this abandoned long ago? Towards the end of the level, you come across some Magnemite, but try as you might, it's impossible to get a picture of them. Nonetheless, I think I'm getting the hang of this game. I took lots of great pictures in this level. Look, 2540 points on Kakuna alone. Next up, instead of giving you a new level to explore, Professor Oak gives you apple-shaped Pokemon food. Not to be confused with actual apples, I guess. The food helps attract Pokemon closer to your vehicle, which makes it easier to take good pictures. It became obvious to me pretty quickly that this was included in the game as a way of increasing the replay value, but honestly, I don't mind. It's fun chucking not apples at Pokemon and seeing their reactions. What is that? Why is there a picture of Pikachu and Dugtrio on the screen? Why is there a screen on the outside wall? Why was Electabuzz pounding the wall? Did the people who built that screen somehow hurt Electabuzz in the past? Why is none of this ever explained in the game? Hey, look, there's Electrode. Just sitting there, minding its own business. May as well chuck a few not apples its way. Huh, guess it's not hungry. Oh no, it's gonna... Wow! I found a secret! Just by playing the game normally, I've stumbled upon a secret exit all on my own! That is really, really cool! The secret exit is actually a secret entrance to the next level. This one is based on a volcano, so as you'd expect, there's a lot of fire-type Pokemon to take pictures of this time. There's also another giant egg, which I threw a not apple at for the fun of it, which accidentally sent it into the lava wall. Holy crap, a Moltres! Come on! Come back here! Let me get a picture of you! I want... No! Come on! Ugh. Wow. A Moltres. And the best part about that Moltres? It's my new highest score ever for a Pokemon. The next course is the river. By now, it's the same gameplay you'd expect. Nothing new to speak of, but still, it's nice to visit a new biome and see so many Pokemon I haven't before. However, the more I look around, the more I see Pokemon that just aren't willing to show their faces. So it's obvious that there's still some mechanic I haven't unlocked yet. Also, I think I just killed Psyduck. You know, I think I'm getting the hang of this game. I'm having lots of fun, and it's great to see so many Gen 1 Pokemon wandering around in their natural habitats. I wonder what the next course is going to be. $13,000 points? So I guess I've got to play the previous levels in an effort to best my previous scores? That could take me hours! I mean, I don't have that kind of time. What do I look like, a content creator? Thanks, Nintendo. Thanks so much, Nintendo. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. In no time at all, I've racked up enough points to get my something cool that Professor Oak told me about. It's a present, like the nut apples he gave me earlier. And it is... a... pester ball? Nope. Not gonna say it. The pester ball helps Pokemon come out of hiding. Or at least it's supposed to. Vileplume here doesn't seem to be affected by it at all. I guess it's not a fan of balls. But this, on the other hand... Wow, Porygon! Cool! And what's this? A hidden switch? Which leads to another secret exit and the next level. This level is a cave level full of all kinds of new Pokemon. In fact, now there's things you can do beyond taking pictures. For example, look, I just saved this Jigglypuff from coughing. Now that's just wholesome. As a thank you, Jigglypuff takes the podium, whips out her little microphone, and sings a song.
Just go.